When you hear the sentence, greatest villain in sci-fi history, who do you imagine? The Empire from Star Wars, perhaps? The Klingons from Star Trek? The Covenant from Halo 2600? Or the Kree from that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy, the game? Well, if you've said any of these, you would be dead wrong. If you've watched as much sci-fi as I have, and you haven't, you would know the biggest threat in all sci-fi history are asteroids. Don't believe me? Well, watch this.
You're not actually going into an asteroid field.
Here they come. Big asteroid problem here.
We come out of hyperspace into a meteor shower, some kind of asteroid collision.
I do so relish these times of peril.
It's Black Rock!
And now, thanks to the futuristic technology that is the Atari 2600, we have available to us a method and means of revenge against these space rocks. I give you Asteroids on the Atari 2600. In the game, you have 3 different game variants available to you, including having shields, the jump capability, and the ability to flip your ship from one side to the other, which I found to be completely useless. Once you've chosen your game variant, you can activate your jump, shield, or flip capability by pulling backwards on your pleasure stick, and once again the red button is used to fire. The object of the game is quite straightforward. All asteroids must die. As soon as you finish clearing off all the asteroids on the screen, you are jumped into another part of the asteroid belt and you must continue to kill the asteroids. Occasionally a small blue alien ship appears and takes pot shots at you, and then later on a green one. At first I was wondering why these unsolicited attacks were taking place. I even had the ludicrous thought that maybe he was an asteroid sympathizer. A laughable idea. And then I recognized him. That's right, folks, it's the blue ship we were taking potshots at in that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy, the game, and he is back for a vengeance. Luckily, once again, killing him gives us extra points. So I say, welcome back, blue guy. A disappointing aspect of this game is the multiplayer. If you remember my review of that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy, the game, you would remember that I had praised the fact that you can play as 2 players on the screen at once. Unfortunately, in Asteroids, this does not become available for you, and instead you must take in turns attacking the asteroid menace. As a major fan of the buddy flick genre, I think it would have been awesome to team up and take on the asteroid threat together. Unfortunately, in this respect, the game is lacking. Maybe it would be a cool thing to implement in the sequel. Hint, hint, Atari. Aside from that, this is a pretty solid game. Sometimes when you make your jumps into hyperspace, you come out in front of an asteroid and quickly find yourself dead. But everybody knows it's not safe to make blind jumps into hyperspace, so this should come as no surprise to anybody. Also, if you hold down your shield too long, you explode, but of course that would happen, everyone knows that. I also found it quite difficult to control my spaceship and found myself just staying still in the middle of the screen as much as I could. But I assume this is a reflection of real life, and spaceships are probably quite hard to control. Another slight negative for the game is the life counter. Once again, it shows you how many lives you have, not how many lives you have left. So when you're on 1, you expect that you have 1 life left, but in fact it is the last life that you are on. And also, when you get 5,000 points, you get an extra life. However, the sound that is you getting the extra life sounds a lot like your microwave telling you your popcorn is ready, and this just makes me hungry. Not unlike that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy, the game, there is actually no way to win this game. Instead, you have to just keep going as long as you can with the aim of accumulating the highest score you can possibly get. This is perhaps not surprising to most of you, because any idiot could tell you the chances of successfully navigating an asteroid field is 3,720 to 1. So did I like this game? Hell yes I did. It's got everything. You can kill asteroids, you can pilot a ship, and you can kill asteroids. What's more to want in a game? So as far as my recommendations go, if you're an enemy of asteroids or a fan of good sci-fi and great games, head down to your local video store and pick up a copy of Asteroids on the Atari 2600.